The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Welcome to the show. David Pakman here. Lewis is here. The whole gang, really. I was at that FreePress Conference over the weekend, Lewis. You know, I did some interviews for Free Speech TV.
Right.
And I was there. I was only going to do it Saturday, and I was there Friday, and they sent me a text saying, hey, we've got a couple people that need to be interviewed. Do you want to do it? I said, sure. So I go up there, and I assume, they'll give me some material, and I'll have information about the people I'm interviewing. But literally, they had one packet of information. So there were 2 minutes between the interviews. So I go over there and I literally just get, about 30 seconds to actually review the information. And they were obviously doing the best they could to get everything prepped, but some of the suggested questions were a little bit bland for my taste. I don't like to go with tell me about the biggest challenge you've had over the last years. To me, that's kind of a boring question.
Right.
So it was a lot of improvisation. I think it came out well, though. Did you see any of it?
I didn't.
No. Okay.
Do we have any footage of that?
We don't yet, but I appreciate the support. I know that it was a big thing for us, so I'm glad that you were able to check it out. Mm-hmm. It was a huge conference. 3,000 people, and Nancy Pelosi was there. She was incredibly boring. I left Nancy Pelosi's speech between. I think she was just upset about the potential government shutdown, which we'll talk to Bill Scher about later. But it was the most boring Pelosi speech that I've ever witnessed.
You think that's why she was boring?
Maybe she was tired. I don't know. I really don't know. I met Dave Zirin, though, who's been on the show. You're a big fan of his, Edge of Sports, and he was in MEF's movie, Not Just a Game. Anything sports related, you can basically ask him about. I met Amy Goodman from Democracy Now! A lot of people interested in talking to Amy. No surprise, I guess.
No.
So it was a good experience. I think that we're glad to be on Free Speech TV, and their production was great. It was just 2 minutes to prep for an interview. I like to take at least 3 or 4 usually, or at least even look at the book that the guest has written.
Well, usually it takes you about 3 hours to prepare for when we do an interview on the show.
Yeah, it takes me hours. Which
is why he does it so well.
I also want to say that Lewis's band, Krakatoa Metal Band, which in the case of any copyright issue will be renamed God Eater, will be playing on May 13th at McFadden's, which is where Lewis bartends. I'm committing to going to this one.
Well, you committed to going to my last show and you didn't show up.
No, I didn't commit. I said if I don't have a certain commitment to something else.
Very vague. Very
I'm going
vague.
to go to this one. And the press that is surrounding this guy is unbelievable. There was just an article in a local paper here called The Valley Advocate. And I have to say, it was a good article, but if you were to parody a heavy metal band and write an article about it, it would be indistinguishable from what was published, would it not?
That's perfect. That's what we're going for.
There's a line in here, the band is a big proponent of concept albums, which it insists keeps the writing process focused and free of dull riffs. Its self-released Microbellum, an opus about insect life last year, is the band's latest release. So people who think I kid around when I say you have an album about the brutality of the insect world, it's completely legitimate. It really is what you have.
100% true. It's very metal, and it's very good stuff.
I was thinking you could have a song maybe like Mosquito Drive-By would be I don't think you've covered, because you do fire ants and burning churches, and what else is there? Wasps, right?
Maybe we'll do a concept album about the David Pakman Show.
Is Mosquito Drive-By that bad of an idea?
It's terrible, Dave.
What about a song about the brutality of silkworms?
Are they brutal?
I think they are. I don't know.
I think the conditions in which the silk is collected by workers might be brutal, but silkworms themselves, no.
I have one other idea. You could have your singer who growls. Between songs, he could say, have you ever experienced the wrath of being trampled by a centipede? I think that's good material for you guys.
Well, this is why you're not in the metal band.
Okay.